but it didn't last long. Ryan Truex, not Junior, back to the middle. He's going to make the pass on Josh Berry.
Hey, wait a minute. If you're racing here, you should just go by Junior, and there's trouble again. 3 to go on the stage.
My goodness.
And a major hit for Dexter Stacy. Blaine Perkins with huge damage.
He hit the end of the wall, Joey.
Great where he kicks out like that. Oh, my.
We're going to see a spin from the middle, the 66. He's going to come down and hit the inside wall very, very hard.
And this is where the wall kicks out right there. And that shot doesn't do justice. And look at this car. Barrel rolling down the backstretch, back onto the racetrack. Those are the ones that hurt. He just gets tagged in the right rear, sends him up like that. And this hit. Oh.
You see the safer barrier move, Joey. Thank goodness there was something to give there, but the wall comes out on a little angle there to allow the safety crews to get out on the track, and that angle is not forgiving. As you can see, parts flying off of Blaine Perkins' car's tire.
It's better than if second was broken free, so he can control.
And there goes Justin Allgaier out of line and hard into the wall.
That was a hard hit, man.
Final lap, stage 1. Caution is out for Justin Allgaier.
I see 98 pretty close to him here as they're starting to exit 2. Justin fades up just a little bit, and the 98 tries to turn underneath him, and it looks like Justin was kind of loose before the 98 got to him, but just one of those weird things. Your car gets light over there off of 2, and it's easy to get turned around.
Yeah, man, your car gets very light there, and I understand, you know, especially when you have somebody on your left rear, but there wasn't going to be 100% of a hole right there. I feel like if he was making the move, he was going to be almost on the yellow line. So it's a little bit tricky and a hard hit, man. You can see how the wall had a bad angle right there, and the impact was very, very hard.
And shuffle them out. It's going to be interesting to see how those Gibbs cars play out at the end of this race today.
Oh, and there goes one. That's Mason Massey in the 91. Big hit on the inside wall.
I believe there's another one spinning with him.
Yep. It's Brett Moffitt in the 02.
Oh, wow.
Others with damage, including Josh Berry.
Damn. That's
and Chandler Smith in the 26. Third caution of the day. 3 to go. Second stage, and this could very well end stage 2.
A chain reaction of other situations unfolded. How? So that was the first hit. And so then Barry, oh, now I see. It looked like Yaley got twisted out to the right. That was a hard hit. It's crazy how the different trajectories switch up at these plate races on which angle you end up hitting at.
Hayden for Mason, who had a career best run earlier this year at his home track in Atlanta, Georgia.
You okay? I had a tower go down there.
Makes sense.
That's the 91
there for a second. Brett made a good save right there.
And how close was he to getting collected by Chandler? He doesn't.
Feet barely.
Covered Jeb there, but he was too late. Jeb Burton put it beside him and is now controlling that middle and bottom lane. Yeah, and we're going to see Jesse Love. Can he make it 4 wide, 3 laps in a row as they get down to turns 3 and 4? Austin Hill gives him a big push. Oh! There goes the 88 of Connor Zillich, 3 wide out front. We stay green for now. There's the caution. And who was leading when the caution came out? They were 3 wide. This will take a while to sort out.
Camera capturing the emotion of Jeb Burton. Here's a look at the incident.
Yeah, and Connor moved down to protect the run that the 2 had. The 2 stayed on him, going to push him, and it just ended up turning the 88 around. And what a vicious hit. Gosh, what a big hit for Connor to that inside wall. So go on board Jesse Love. This is entirely fair to cover. Absolutely. And right there, and we've talked about it today, where we've seen cars be able to hit on the right side, but it's hitting on the left. That's really vulnerable play.
Now, Joey Logano continues to drive back to the front. 14th already, Matt.
That left front corner structurally sound, and they have repaired it with...
Big one. Oh, my goodness. The 25 hit hard. That's Chris Cochran.
Gosh, that's a hard hit.
Scary, scary moment coming off of turn 2.
Right there he is in the 25 car. You see Garrett Smithley right behind him there, giving him a bump draft. They're right behind Joey Logano.
I can almost tell you, yeah, the 0 turns right into the 25. Joey Gase is just an innocent bystander here.
Oh, he just barely clipped that wall that jets out there, and that sent that car spinning like a top. Look at all the debris scattering. Smithley was just trying to help, and I think it pushed the 25 out a little bit. When he tried to tuck back in line, it spun him around.
That's something as a driver you really got to be careful of. Coming off the corners here where the banking falls away, the back of these cars get really, really light. So if you're, I mean, sometimes you don't even have to touch the driver in front of you, but if there's any contact at all, you're going to see a result like we just saw.
Such a tough break for Joey Gase. Remember last year, Michael, top 5 here at Talladega. High hopes for him today.
Jimmy Means Racing does such a great job and gives Joey Gase a chance to go out there and prove his talent. And he just was riding along, nothing
possible in this stage in case something happens in the next stage or at the end of the race.
Whoa! Something there happened, all right. Bell hard into the wall. That is a huge hit. Look, right there on the outside, you can see him getting pushed by the 11. On the exit of turn 2, comes a little bit of a tap, kind of dancing across the back bumper, Kevin. He gets loose, gets into Busher on the bottom.
Well, one thing with those Toyotas, yeah, the Toyotas are hard to push. I wrecked Tyler Reddick that very same way that Denny Hamlin just turned Christopher Bell right there off the front of his front bumper. And there's a little crown on the front of those front and rear bumpers of those Toyotas, and they're much harder to push than the Fords are.
See how that wall comes out right there? He hit that thing almost head on. That is a huge hit.
Austin Hill leading, 2 laps to go. Love out of line. Got Jeb Burton down there. Almirola continues to dance. Sammy Smith out of line. And there's a crash. Caution is out. Almirola involved.
Then the 8 there, Sammy Smith goes to the middle. The 27 puts him 3 wide, and at that point he wanted to sort of get back up. Eric Almirola was also trying to cover down at the same time, gets turned into Jeff Burton, ricochets off him into the wall in front of the field there.
In the middle, Alex Bowman staying way out of the way. He goes down onto the apron, and around goes Chris Buescher. Buescher's in the fence.
Big impact, driver's side.
It is not the catalyst for the big one, but it takes the RFK driver out of the Yellowwood 500.
It's gone bad. We see it so many times. Blocks or pushes are typically how these wrecks happen, and that's it. So much momentum. It looked like Byron was getting a push from someone behind him as well. Let's see it. Right there. Yes, that's what happened. Hocevar with a big push into the 24 Byron, and then as soon as Byron gets to Buescher, he gets another hit, and around Buescher goes. That's what we talked about earlier. The spotter has to be telling all the drivers where the car is 3 rows in front.